Thank you for tuning in to my first CGC reveal. This is my first ever submission with CGC. They arrived to their facility on March 24th, and I received them back June 1st. So less than 2.5 months for total return, which isn't bad nowadays. Unfortunately, with CGC, if you get a Pristine 10, you can't really do a blind reveal with these, so I'll just show the front of the card first. This one's from my personal collection. If you haven't seen CGC slabs in person, they are so clear. I knew this extra points gold would look great in a CGC slab, and it certainly does. I did submit 2 cards for autograph authentication. I do like the fact that they have JSA listed up there as well. I did request that only the autograph be graded, but they graded the cards too. So it was a minor hiccup. Overall, not a huge deal. I was happy to see this was authentic according to JSA, as was this Sterling Sharp autograph as well. I thought this would look great in their clear slab as well. Got a 10 on this Drake May neon green pulsar. I think this probably would have gotten a 9 or a 10 with PSA. The centering is a little bit off. It looks like CGC gives a little more leeway with centering than PSA would. And as you can see, it's a little heavy on the right compared to the left. But in the clear slab, it looks really good. I was very happy with this one. This probably would have gotten a 9 with PSA. As you can see, that top edge there is just, sorry, I'll get it to focus. Top edge is just a little bit rough. Otherwise, this is a really, really good shape for a Barry Sanders score rookie. So I was very happy to get a 9.5 on this. The back looked pretty great. I was very happy with this score as well. Pristine 10 on a Caitlin Clark rookie. It is Prism draft picks, but it's also the variation. Living in South Dakota, I actually prefer her Iowa cards to her Indiana Fever cards. They're both great, but I kind of like her Iowa cards. Shamir Gibbs. This is the throwback, the flashback rookie. This looks great as well in a 10. I'll probably be listing this one if you're interested. Sent a couple Michael Jordans in. Extremely happy to get a 10 on this one. I brought this into my local card shop. I didn't see any major flaws. The owner of the card shop was nice enough to take a look for me, and he wasn't sure if I'd get a 10 at PSA or not, but honestly, there were no major flaws. This might have gotten a 10 at PSA. It's for my PC, so the resale value of CGC versus PSA doesn't really matter for that one so much. I was extremely happy to get the 10 in this one as well. This looks amazing in a CGC slab. This is a really nice return on investment. This will probably be for my PC as well. But everything has a price. Pristine 10 on this Aaron Rodgers. This is one of my favorite Rodgers images on a Prism card, so I just wanted to send this one for my PC. Extremely happy to get a Pristine 10 on this, and honestly, it deserved it. It's in perfect shape. So I did find that CGC tends to grade a little bit easier than PSA would, but when you get below a 10, I feel like they're pretty accurate. So this Jordan, I was expecting an 8. Honestly, it's in really good shape. The only thing that was really noticeable when I was doing my pre-submission is right there. There's just a little nick in his right arm. Otherwise, this is in great shape. I think this would have gotten an 8 at PSA as well. There's no loss of the color in the back at all, which is pretty rare with that card. I do have a couple Pokemon cards I sent in. I'll do a separate video on that. And then this is the major hiccup that I had. So once again, this is a personal collection card. Warp Speed Michael Jordan looks great in the CGC slab. However, it's in the wrong slab. So they mixed up. They put the wrong card in the wrong slab. So I'll focus on the cards to start first. So as you can see, the warp speed looks like it got a 7. That's probably what it would have gotten at PSA as well. You can see there's a refractor line right here on the left side of the card. And then right here, there's just a little bit of, I'm not even sure, it's just a little nick on that side. It's not even chipping. The back for a warp speed looks really good. The corners, I mean, obviously aren't perfect. Little ding there, but for the black corners, really good shape. So a really nice example of this warp speed card. Just look at that thing in that CGC slab. This looks beautiful. And then I submitted this one partly because CGC is getting so busy, and I was worried they're going to stop at least authenticating these error cards. So this is one I pulled as a kid. And it's egregious as a kid. You know, you get one of your big hits from your pack. Dre Bly wasn't obviously a huge player back then, but it's horribly off-cut, or miscut, I should say. And then you can see part of the bottom of this other card here. And I just thought it'd be kind of cool to have a horribly miscut card in a slab. And I was like, oh, it's worth $16. But now that they messed up the label, definitely not worth it. Just for context, I did immediately, I texted the CGC. There's an option to text them via WhatsApp, and the individual at CGC immediately texted me back and said, "We'll make it right, and we'll replace these free of charge." So I will give you guys an update later on how it turns out. But overall, I'm extremely happy with this submission. I'll definitely be submitting with them again in the future, especially for PC stuff. I'll do a separate video on my overall thoughts on CGC. Just wanted to do a quick reveal because I wanted to get these back in the mail today, so I can get them back in the right slab. Thank you so much for watching.